Hi everyone, welcome to Season 5, Episode 7 of Mummy and Me Tutorials. Today we are focusing on question 36 from Test 6 of Pinnacle 2022 to 2023 SCA practice tests.
Mr. Singh had 36 centimeters of ribbon to place around two square pictures. The area of the first picture is 4 times the area of the second. Shade the areas to represent each picture.
Did you know I'm 4 times bigger than you are?
Fun fact.
So what do we have here? We are given
2 grids. So each grid has small blocks inside of them, which are squares with a side of 1 centimeter.
Okay. So the area of the first picture we said is going to be 4 times the area of the second one. What is Mr. Singh going to use ribbon to place around 2 square pictures?
To decorate picture frames.
Oh, so he's going to print out pictures.
Probably.
And put them up on a picture frame. People still do that?
They should to decorate their homes.
True, definitely. I wonder what picture is he printing out?
One with him.
And his dog.
He has a dog?
Maybe.
Would you put up a picture of you and your dog?
I don't have a dog. So I'll put up a photo of you. Let's visualize both pictures.
So we know that the area of the first picture is 4 times the area of the second.
Ooh. So the first picture is 4 times
larger than the second
one. It's a big one. It's a little one. Did you know on Sesame Street long ago, there was a little segment called Lifestyles of the Big and Little. Okay, so the second picture is 4 times smaller than the first one.
Picture.
So if I take this picture, the smaller one, and I place it inside the larger one, it should fit in 4 times?
Perfectly.
Let's try. 1,
1,
2, 3, 4 times. Oh, it is 4 times smaller. So step 2.
Step 2 is to assign letters to the sides of the squares.
So we have the second square, which is the first one, the smaller one.
Yes.
Which letter do you want to use?
Well, since squares have 4 equal sides, we could use S to represent side.
Okay, but we could use any letter,
letter,
right? Okay, but we'll use S today. So S is representing the side of the small square, the smaller one. So therefore,
this side will also be S.
And since the smaller square fits inside the larger square 4 times, then this side would be S.
And this side will also be S. And since there will also be 2 more squares to the other side, this side is S and this side is S.
Okay, so if I add S plus S, what shall we get?
2S.
2S. So if I have 1 apple and you have 1 apple, how many apples do we have?
2 apples.
2 apples. So if I have 1 ice cream cone and you have 1 ice cream cone, how many would we have?
None, because we eat it out.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, but here S plus S would also be equal to 2 S's. Okay, now that we've assigned letters to all sides of our square, what shall we do?
We should calculate the total perimeter of both squares.
Let's look at the larger square first. What's the formula for perimeter?
The perimeter of a square is equal to side multiplied by 4.
And remember, guys, learn that off by heart. And since one side of the larger square equals to 2S,
the perimeter is equal to 2S multiplied by 4 sides, and we will get 8S.
And now we have the smaller picture frame, or picture.
And let's calculate the perimeter, which would also be side multiplied by 4. And since the side of this square is just S, it'll be S multiplied by 4, and we'll get 4S.
But in this step, we are required to calculate the total perimeter of both squares. Hence,
the total perimeter of the 2 squares is equal to 8S plus 4S, and we will get 12S.
Great job. Now we shall calculate the value of S.
So we know that the total perimeter of the 2 squares is equal to 12S.
And we also know that Mr. Singh had 36 centimeters of ribbon to place around the two square pictures. What does the word around tell us?
The word around tells us that we need to calculate perimeter.
Well, this 36 centimeters is
The
perimeter. And since the total perimeter of the two squares equals to
12S,
and
and the total perimeter of the length of the ribbon is equal to 36 centimeters,
then
12S is equal to 36 centimeters.
so therefore 1s equals to
36 divided by 12. So 12 divided by 12 is 1,
Mhm.
and 36 divided by 12 is 3. So we get that S is equal to 3 centimeters.
so s equals 3 centimeters.
Yes.
Let's confirm the total perimeter of both squares though. Let's start with the first one, the larger one.
So we calculated that S is equal to 3 centimeters.
Mhm.
And since the side of the square is equal to 2S, that will be equal to 2 multiplied by 3 centimeters, and we get 6 centimeters.
So this side is now 6 centimeters and this side is now
6 centimeters.
Can we calculate the perimeter of the square now?
Yes. So the perimeter of this square is equal to side multiplied by 4,
Yeah.
which is 6 centimeters multiplied by 4, and we get 24 centimeters.
So the perimeter of this first larger square equals to
24 centimeters.
So then if the second square is supposed to be smaller, then we expect the perimeter to be smaller than 24 centimeters.
Yes.
Okay.
So we know that S is equal to 3 centimeters.
Mhm.
And since the side of the square is just S, this side is 3 centimeters, and this side is also 3 centimeters. Now we can calculate the perimeter, which is equal to 3 centimeters multiplied by 4,
Mhm.
and we get 12 centimeters.
Good job. But now we need to confirm the total perimeter of both squares.
So the total perimeter of the two squares is equal to 12 centimeters plus 12 centimeters,
Hmm?
24 centimeters, sorry, plus 12 centimeters, and we get 36 centimeters.
Right. So that's the total perimeter of the two squares. And Mr. Singh did have 36 centimeters of ribbon to place around the two square pictures.
Yes.
So we're correct so far.
Yes.
Yes, we're in the right track. So once this 36 matches up with this 36, we know we are correct. What's our next step?
Our next step is to shade the areas to represent each picture,
Right.
and that is going to be our answer.
Mhm.
So
Let's start with the first one.
since the side of one small square on the grid is 1 centimeter, and the side of the larger square is 6 centimeters,
Mhm.
then we need to have 6 centimeters or 6 blocks as the side.
Right.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And that represents 6 centimeters on this side.
Yes. And on this side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Right. So that represents 6 centimeters.
Yes.
So this is our square.
Yes.
Yes, this is the area that we would have shaded in the first
First.
picture. Let's look at the second picture.
Well, the side of the second square is
Mhm.
3 centimeters.
Mhm.
Therefore, we need to have 3 blocks as a side.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3 on this side.
Right.
And on this side, we have 1, 2, 3.
Great. So is that the answer though?
Yes, because we shaded the areas to represent each
Each
picture.
picture. And this picture is going to be 4 times larger than the second one.
picture.
Just recall, what is perimeter again?
Perimeter is equal to the distance
Around.
around squares.
And what's area?
Area is equal to the shaded area inside of the squares,
And don't forget to make sure we shade our area inside these squares.
because the question specifically asked us to shade.
Shade. Did we answer the question?
Yes.
Yes. All right. We hope this video helped everyone. Bye for now.